Hey everybody, Kenny here. Welcome back to our last Epoch playthrough. Last time, we figured out the way that the whole system works here for corruption and all that, and decided just to move things forward. So now we are more than halfway through the Monolith of Fate firm. We finished these 5 here. Yeah, we're halfway done. This time we're going to start off in Fall of the Empire, since that's level 80. I mean, I may start doing like between session, some between session grinding just to update our blessings. Since now I know, from last session, we figured out that the way that blessings work is that depending on where you got it from. So this is a Fall of Outcast blessing, and so the Fall of Outcast blessing, there's 10 total, and when you complete the timeline, one of these or 3 of these 10 are added to the selection that's available to you, and depending on the amount of corruption you have access to more of them, so you're capable of getting the more favorable options for your particular build if you were to maneuver it that way. So if we look at there we go. So if we look at Black Sun, we can see that we've discovered 5 of them of the total of 13 total blessings that exist within that timeline. And of those, we can see that, there's flat health, dodge rating, health gain on block, ward gain on kill, critical strike multiplier. Obviously, there's going to be other stuff or other things that maybe will be more beneficial to our build. I don't know. And the same is going to be the case for every single other timeline. All the timelines have their own options, and we've only scraped the surface of what is available here. So obviously, this one, we'll probably keep on this until we get our the gloves we want. There's increased glove drop rate, but for the other ones, I mean, maybe this one also will keep, because I think this is uniques. No, this is the sword one. So we're definitely going to rerun this one. Whichever one was the sword one. Not sword one. Yeah, this one. So we're not going to rerun Fall of the Outcasts, or we're not going to rerun Fall of the Outcasts, Golden Lance, or Ending the Storm, just because Ending the Storm, that's a nice amount of lightning resistance that we just have. I'm not sure why it is that it's 39% instead of 25%, like it says here. Maybe it has to do with this this purple thing. Maybe that's what corruption does. Maybe that's corruption. I'm not sure why it would be corruption, though. If you look at this one, this is 30, and we have 35. And that's halfway up. So if it had been full, then it would have been 40 instead of 35. But I don't know why. I don't understand what the well, I mean, I guess maybe I understand what this is. No, that wouldn't make sense. I was going to say that maybe it has to do with... Oh, I mean, actually, which is this one? Blood, Frost, and Death. Golden Lance. Follow the Outcast. Follow the Outcast is the first one, I believe. Confirm that. Yeah, Follow the Outcast is the first one. Knowing that Follow the Outcast is the first one. You have unique drop 1. 2. % at almost half. And we know that it's only this one's only at 1% right now. So it can't be that it's based on the amount of stability that is currently in that timeline. Because we'll go over there right now. I see that Follow the Outcast, because I checked last time and it was at 1%. Yeah, I mean not 1%, but one stability. Because I was gonna say that maybe it has to do with like how far over, like you know, like so this needs 240 stability for you to do the quest. I was thinking maybe it has to do with how far over that you were. But if that's the case, then there's no way that this one would be this far in, because like the so you know, this is something that I rewatched my. I'm not really even sure how many sessions ago that was at this point, but the session where I ran through the Black Sun for the first time. I rewatched this on YouTube. Well, I mean, it just posted today as of this recording, but I watched this today on YouTube, and when I did this, I noticed that so last in the session before this one, I had mentioned that I didn't understand why it was that I was just able to do all of the quests again, because I didn't remember going and running back through it. But what it was is that any overflow you have. So so when we go to the stability thing here, we can see this whole thing. So it's 80 to get to here, 160 to get to here, 240 to get to here, and then from here to the end, where it gets full up, that is double whatever. Well, I mean, is it double? It's 100 and 120%. Yeah, I think it's 120% of this here, this area here. From this area, once you get to that, so once you get to 240 here, I mean it's different for each timeline, but once you get to the last one, from there to the end of the thing where it stops filling, where you stop gaining stability, that amount is equivalent to this amount, plus 20% of that total. I mean that was the case for the Black Sun. So for the Black Sun, it capped out at 550, and the quest there required 250, I believe. The final quest required 250. So it was double that, so 100%. And then plus 50, so 120%. So because of that, again, if the case was that the overflow had to do with whatever this this purple thing is in the blessing, then I think that it would. The one where it would be reflected the highest would be this one here. Oh. No, the Black Sun one was this one? No. You're black. Oh, that was Black Sun. Okay. So this should be the one that has the most, but this is the one that has the most. This one was... Actually... No, oh, yeah. So that is the one that I have the corruption in. Ending the Storm is where I have the corruption. We go there right now. Yeah, corruption is still there. We're only at 190. But the reason for that is that, so we had it. I mean, I don't know if we had it all the way to full, but like we had it a lot higher than it was supposed to be. But then we died a bunch of times, which brought it down. Is why it's only at 190. And regardless, that still doesn't explain why this is as high as it is. Regardless, this one's really good, so I'm not gonna redo this one because it's an additional 39% lightning resistance without us having to do anything, meaning that we can mess around and gain other resistances that we need in other places by moving around our lightning resist. Which, now that I say that, I'm pretty sure that means I can go and get our physical at least up to the point everything else is. Because I'm pretty sure one of these is a lightning. Yeah, that one's lightning. So if we have physical here. No long physicals, sadly. That's just damage. Okay. That's why that's showing over physical. So we have this for physical resistance. %15% is our best physical resistance. Wanted to bring that in. Do this. Pop that in right there. That's 14%. Yeah, so now we're at 65%. So we're almost capped on everything now. Just in our helmet. And before we get going, let me finally do something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Go and move these around a little. There we go. Now let's go and move this here. And one of these right there, just to block everything off. The time has finally come. We have a crap ton of Runes of Shattering. I am finally going to go and clean out my inventory. Been a long time coming. This is extremely satisfying. So I do wish that they would add a multi-select to this. I really want a multi... like a multi-shatter option. Okay. Completely empty. Beautiful. That is beautiful. There we go. And we are now clean. I mean, there's these left, but those are there for a reason. Alright, so I'm going to do now, move all of the keys out. And now this can be exclusively for our extra idols. And we'll have all of our exalteds sitting in here with our keys. And when we can go and put all of the set items in their own stash. All right. Very good. Into Fall of Empire. Yeah, I've also decided that I'm going to actually be I'm not going to be rushing through these like I was before. I noticed that in our our faction progress, we weren't gain our progress went and took a big hit by us just going and rushing everything. So by actually going and like making sure we're killing everything that we come across on the way to the objective, that'll make it that, you know, we'll progress this faster from now on. And gain more favor for rolling our prophecies. Alright. I'm gonna go money into runes. By the way, like, as much as I'm really liking like how quick our dive bomb activates and how much more damage it does now, I do have to say, like, I do miss our trap. I might actually go and like switch back eventually to that. I mean, we're like, you know, once we have some sources of physical damage in the build.
Yes. Not happening.
I did mention last time that we do need to start stacking health regen. Any sources we can find, we should be grabbing.
Not happening. Not happening.
That's a new one.
Yes?
Now it's an arena. Oh no, maybe not. Not an arena.
Not happening.
It's gonna be a sub goal of mine to, at the very least, like reach the corruption point in each of these places that I pass through, just to make sure that like in the future, if I decide I want to go through any of the, I want to go and start farming corruption, that I can just get to them easily. Oh. Something below us. How far below us is it? All the way down there. Hmm. Gotta go from that side too. That's annoying. Just go for this one.
Not happening.
Let me go down from this way. Yeah, that works out.
Not happening. Yes.
And thinking back on my wording, it occurs to me that the word sub-goal may mean different things to different people. When I say sub-goal, I mean not the main goal that I was moving towards. I don't mean like, oh, I need to make sure that I get a certain number of subscribers in order to get my get my corruption situation figured out.
Not happening. Not happening. Easy. Too easy. Not happening.
What was that? What did I get? A haste shrine? I think it was haste. Now, out of hate shrines here. Can't get mad at that.
Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Not happening. Yes. Take care.
And the dexterity roll was bad. The damage roll was very good, but the dexterity roll was bad, and we'd be losing a bunch of dexterity if we were to do that. Again, almost good. Keep on doing it to us. That requires a much deeper investigation. Yeah, one for the glyphs.
happening. Not happening.
Now, I get that if they were all to come out from a single, like a single point, then you could just sit there and like spam attack wherever they spawn from the whole time, and could basically AFK farm these things. But I don't like this this shard type, or whatever these things are called.
Not happening.
Like this type of game, like what you build towards is efficiency, you know? Like you go from the point where like you can do something, it just takes you a little longer, to being able to do it faster. But like those, that arena type thing, like it slows you down, and there's no way to speed it up. No matter how fast you do that, it takes the same amount of time, no matter what. Like, I don't mind being slow in these kinds of games, but I do mind, like when, like the thing that's slowing me down isn't the fact that, like my brain doesn't work right.
Not happening. Not happening.
At least we're getting a bunch of our helmets.
Not happening.
Got a lot of options to pick between when we get out of here.
Not happening. Might have to drop something.
Yes?
Alright, let's look at what we got. Okay, this one already has falconry on it. 5 dexterity. I think 6 is the highest. Yeah, it's a good roll on dexterity. Damage, it's a decent roll on the damage. This is a 19 for potential. Highest range one for us. Yeah, a ton of regen on that, but their stuff does us no favors. 4. Yeah, can't afford to give that up. Fire, how much fire would we be losing? A lot. A lot of fire resist. That's elemental and fire. %. We can afford to lose lightning, but how about... Yeah, so losing elemental isn't a big deal. But losing fire would be a huge deal. Gotta put fire on this thing. But we also need to put dexterity on it. And hope that our hope triggers multiple times. Through us. Okay. Good. And pumping dexterity a little. Through us. Hey. On. Damn it. Ah. That's what I ended up with. Pretty comparable upgrade. Get 2 more dexterity. We lose 2% fire resist. keep that level in falconry, and we have the same amount of increased minion damage. But we also have the extra damage to our falcon. So should be dealing a lot more damage now. Damn good helmet. Serves us well. Right now, gotta figure out the shield. It already has endurance on it. And the block effectiveness is pretty much the same on both. The much higher block chance, but I think pumping the health and physical resistance would be better. And if it survives, then we can pump physical damage. What happens? Okay. Okay. Very good. Alright. Could push him to tier 5, but I want to get that physical damage on here. %39%.
Take care.
Alright. Did what we needed to do. Now, everything is overcapped except for fire and void, and they are only slightly under. Another arena.
Not happening.
See if there's a shrine here.
Not happening.
Oh, really? All that time making our way down this way.
Yes? Take care.
Yeah, we are at 5. Yep. The last for our dexterity. So now we can start working on our armor here. Okay, so right now we are at 487 armor. Gives us a 19% damage reduction. $596, 21% reduction. With our next set of investments, that should put us at around between 25 and 30% damage reduction from our armor. We can start moving into Glancing Blow. I don't know if it's worth it to get that one. We don't even want to go 4 points in, because losing our chance to block entirely would be less than nice. An alarm. We want to get sapping strikes eventually. Not a priority at the moment. Now I want to work on armor, glancing blow. Yeah, I can't really invest in block chance. It's like the only block chance thing, unless we wear a weapon. Go with our next 5. Finish up our armor. Start working on glancing blow. I mean, maybe glancing blow and health. That's health on crit, which doesn't work for us. That's extra health. Extra health as well. That's a pretty good one. So maybe instead of glancing blow, we go armor into coordinated fade. Yeah. Yeah, because we definitely need more health. Because, you know, like I wanted to work on the glancing blow just because that'll at the very least give us an additional form of damage reduction. But can we see glancing blow on here anywhere? Oh, here it is. So we have 16% chance. %16 away from max endurance. have a 24% chance to dodge, 26% chance to block, 16% chance to give a glancing blow. To be at 380. Our health needs to be below half for our endurance to kick in. And unfortunately, we've done like all of the investment we can do when it comes to endurance. It's basically just this guy right here. Yeah, that one, this one here. That's basically all of the endurance investment we could do. Yeah, so I can't really... I can't really do much more than what I'm already doing. We're basically at the best place that we can be for the majority of what we have going on. And these I keep forgetting about. Get rid of these now. And they keep blending in with the rest of the stuff when I look there. Alright. So we are pretty much set here. Like the only change that I really plan on making from this point forward, as I mentioned before, I do plan on bringing back our puncture combo. Just because I'm gonna wait until we hit until we hit 20 with both of these, just so I can confirm that I don't feel like I'm missing anything by losing explosive dive. Because until I see that, you know, like because yeah, it's a known combo that we have here. Well, okay, yeah, because I took it off and put another one on. That's why that happened. What did it remove? Remove this guy here? There, I guess. Yeah, so I want to see both of these at 20. Just to confirm, like, after fighting a boss with it, that, you know, I'm not missing a huge thing by doing that. Then go back into our net puncture combo, just because I really like that combo. Like, it's a really cool little synergy, and it, you know, and also goes a long way, and because like I'm sure for people who've been watching this, like it may not be readily apparent, but like for me, like it's been like hugely apparent that ever since I stopped using stopped using those traps, that like my regular healing has gone down by a lot. Like a lot. Because those like a side effect of using puncture, like net and puncture with that combo, was that they like each time that was triggering, it was giving me a lot of health back, like a lot of health back. Because like our bird gives us a bunch of health back too, because we have that this one here, yeah. And because we have this here, like our bird gets us like a good amount of health back every time like it hits something. And I think there's something in falconry also that does some of that as well. Yeah, I don't remember which thing, but I remember that there was something that... I think there was something in here that also gets its health back from our falcon, but... Again, but that's why like when I use my falcon, the falcon skills, like if I'm low on health, I'll almost my health will almost refill immediately because of that. So on top of the regen that I have, like it's a very good source of not mitigation, but I can't think of the word right now. But like it's part of our survival is having the ability to quickly heal. And like and every time like like I'm in like a situation like with the Lagan fight, like I'm constantly noticing that I don't have that healing anymore. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking me out. Next time we definitely won't be doing any of the setup stuff that I've been doing these last couple sessions, just because now we have like basically our full set of everything that we needed. So it's really just like looking out for potential upgrades down the line, but but for the moment, like we have like our best in stock for pretty much everything. So it's really just holding out until we 16. Wow, it hurts. Holding out until we are able to finally do the remainder of our prophecies, and eventually like get all of the faction bonuses. But but we've made decent progress in all of the Empire. So next time, like like we should only need to play for like maybe 10 to 20 minutes, and then we'll be done. And be able to move on to Reign of Dragons, and then open up these two. Unlock the way to the final thing. Yeah. We are almost there. Very close. Again, thanks everybody. If you've been enjoying the playthrough, appreciate the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, be Victus, Virus and Amaris, and bye.